We're good. I believe we are live. Hold on. Yeah, low signups tonight, not many show-ups. But still gotta go race and get these points figured out for these boys who care. So young Mac, young Flack, let's see when they get ready up. We'll start it here. Mic check's good. Alrighty, and let's get moving. This is round 7, 250, moto number 1. 450 motos completed. We are down in admin tonight, so unfortunately we could not stream the 450s or race direct them. We just had to go on and race, which it went pretty well, I could say. We got done pretty quick, so we're on 250s now. We're here at round number 7, JGR Fort Hall, made by the man, the myth, the legend, Bean Smoked. One of the best track creators there is on the Milestone games, period. No argument about that. Man's come up with some sick tracks, I can tell you that. Whether it was Supercross 4, 5, I believe 3, GP20, GP21. Man can do it on all games. But here we go. Gates are about to drop. You will notice some big names out tonight. Again, Dynamic Snipes is out. JGR Rippin' Ruts is out as well. Balboa is out. Some of them guys had some real life stuff they had to deal with. So let them get that figured out, taken care of. But we're here. Gates about to drop for 250 moto number 1 at JGR Fort Hall. And it looks like it's going to be young Mac with the hole shot. Oh, a bunch of bumping back here. Shooter. Looks like accidentally, I don't remember who he just accidentally bumped into, but oh, Sauce Dog bumps into Vivid there. These guys are fighting for it early on. Young Mac out front, already starting to stretch it out. Sauce Dog 128 sitting second. Shire 413 third. Young Flacco 4th. Shooter 5th. JGR Vivid 6th. And Young Mac is your leader and points leader. If Young Mac makes up 6 points, I believe it is, on Vivid this moto, then it doesn't matter what happens afterwards. He's 75 points up at that point, and it's impossible. He cannot race at all, and Vivid could go 1-1 completely out and gain 75 points. So if he gets 6 points, I believe that puts him at 76 points, which he should be able to wrap that up. Oh, as I say that, Young Mac goes down. That hands the lead over to Sauce Dog. Young Mac's teammate, Young Flacco, just pulls up beside him now. I believe they're on the TNF Racing team. Oh, Young Flacco goes down, tucks the front end, going down into the pit. That allows for Shooter to get by. Vivid is now looking to make a move on Young Flacco. Shire is just behind them. Oh, and who gets reset? Young Flacco and Shooter. We got Sauce Dog out front looking to capitalize. May not be a lot of people racing tonight. But hey, a win is a win. You got the big dogs here. 1, 2 in points. They're fighting for it. I believe Shooter... Oh, Shire just lagged out. No. Since it wasn't within the first lap, unfortunately we cannot restart. Oh, Sauce Dog just got a crazy speed wobble and goes down going up the hill. That is the worst spot to go down. I really like this section here. It is super clean and just flowy. This track does have a lot of weird spots. You can tuck your front end a good bit just randomly. So you got to be careful and stay light on it. nonetheless, I think it is a really good track by Beansmoke. Oh, and yeah, that very unfortunate for Shire. He does join back. If only it was like Supercross 5 and he could come back into the race. That would be very nice. Saucedog 4th, Vivid 3rd, Shooter 2nd, Young Mac out front with Young Flacco in the back of the pack. And Shire sitting, well, he got a 6th this moto. The mechanical. That bump, that inside bump right there got me a good bit. Oh, as you just seen Saucedog take that. It did look like he tried to go a tad bit more inside, but it was like a centimeter. Like, wow, that little bit makes a difference, I guess. Milestone and these custom tracks can be really finicky sometimes. You know, the inside corners and inside berms on them corners that everyone likes sometimes just completely reset you. Oh, Vivid gets a nice double over that. I didn't learn that until the second moto of the 450 race, which I already fell apart and got married with the dirt at that point, so I just settled in for what was my 3rd place and rode it home. But enough about the 450 class. The 250 class is, they're looking to battle it out. Shooter is right on Young Macadelic, and Vivid is, it looks like Vivid made a mistake. But Young Flacco is not too far behind. Looks like Saucedog, another mistake. He's trying to hang in there. Oh, Young Mac gets reset. That's going to hand the lead over to Shooter. Wow. That shows you how quick things can change here at Fort Hall. You know, there wasn't a lot of racers here tonight. A lot of no-shows. There was, you know, not a crazy amount of signups, but solid. But just no one showed up when it came down to race. So we do appreciate the guys who are committed to this series and you know, have fun and take it serious at the same time. It is to be competitive, but at the end of the day, it's for fun. Mainly just to have fun on here. A fun competitive edge to the game never hurts. But Young Flacco sitting 4th, Saucedog 5th, and their place leader, excuse me, is just scrubbing these jumps out here, looking good, taking control of the lead again. Shooter in 2nd, not too far off, but it looks like they're starting to pull away from Vivid, which I believe he's only making up 5 points here this moto, which would not be enough. Oh, he goes down. Oh, that, I'm on Young Flacco, sorry. Thought that was Young Mac for a second. I just glanced and seen Young, but seen the white numbers and realized it was not. But Young Flacco is trying to make up time on Vivid. And it looks like Shooter's still there. You see, yes, there's the red numbers signifying the points leader. Young Macadelic. Ooh, Shooter could have been dirty there, but got on the brakes. As long as everything goes Young Mac's way tonight. Oh, as I say that, it just does go his way. Shooter goes down. Cannot clear that double, loses time, barely gets over that one. It's going to allow Vivid to close up. Ooh. His rear end almost got the kick that I was getting. Just sends your rear end flying past you. Young Mac, though, he's looking good. Starting to check out now. A mistake from Shooter. Shooter's progressively gotten faster and faster as the season went on. Big props to him. You don't see it often as guys are getting faster. You usually see it just kind of plateau or even slouch off. But Shooter, nope, he's still fighting on and trying to get better each weekend and claw his way back into some points. Shooter is sitting 7th in points right now, but I believe after tonight, Easy Pro's out, Shire lagged out of the moto, and Rippin is not here, so he is going to gain points on all of the guys ahead of him, except for the top 2. Vivid and Young Mac. As I say that, he goes down and lets Vivid by him. But let's take a look at the gap here. Yeah, 69 points is the gap that Young Mac has over Vivid. So he needs 7 points to clinch the title here in this moto, which right now he only has 3. He's gonna need to find 4 points somewhere else. Vivid would have to get a 5th place, I believe. Well, no, a 4th place would do it. So if Young Flacco, if Young Flacco, Young Mac's teammate, would catch up past Shooter, past Vivid, and Shooter would pass Vivid, that would be just enough to where Young Mac would not have to race at all the rest of the season. He could clinch the title by 1 point. Insane that he has that big of a gap, but hey, he's been consistently here and consistently up front, winning even. Oh, Vivid gets reset. It's only going to help out Young Mac's cause. Oh, looks like Vivid's getting a little out sort there. Needs to keep it together. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to do a couple quick things here. Alright. So yes, Vivid is still in 3rd. It looks like Shooter has pulled a little bit out away from Vivid, and Young Mac, while them two were battling, has just stretched his lead out even further. He's almost out of sight, but not quite. Shooter can still see him. You can actually see each other and your competitors a good bit on this track. Right there's another spot. If Young Mac gains a little bit more time, Shooter will still be able to see him right there and gauge where he's at on the track. Vivid, though, he's not too far off. Oh, Young Flacco goes down. Sauce is starting to reel him in a little bit. Young Mac is looking hot right now in 1st. Oh my. See, let's just, these guys close at all? It doesn't seem to be like it. Let's, take a minute and watch your series points leader lead here. Oh yeah, he's looking good. I don't believe anyone's going to catch him unless a big mistake happens. Shooter, still, it looks like he stretched it out on Vivid. I wonder, has he made up any time? I don't believe so. Man, it shows you. Ooh, mistake by Vivid there. Watch Young Flacco for a minute here, as we're coming down to the 2 minutes plus 2 lap. Oh wow, that shakes some things up. Yo, young Flacco goes down. Sorry, I was trying to multitask there for a second, get some things done real quick. I believe the 450 points are now done, so you guys can go check them out. Alright, young Mac, man, talk about these guys so much I get them confused sometimes. Oh, Shooter looks like he is gaining some time. Wow, Vivid is not being rude here, but Vivid has fell off the pace a good bit. Oh, gets reset there again. Looks to be just not his moto. Gonna have to take this, learn a few things from it, and regroup and charge in the second moto. It does look like Shooter. Oh no! See if any more time has been made up. No. Yeah, it's looking like these last two laps are going to be just a big enough gap for young Mac to this big enough gap is going to be enough for these last two laps just to be a little calmer and more collected here. I know it's been a pretty uneventful moto. Not much has really happened, but it has been some good racing, the racing there was, so we can't complain. Lap board is out. Shooter, wonder if he can get this done. It looks like he is pushing. So it looks like it seems like Shooter believes he can catch him. We will find out though. Sorry, I had to mute my mic, take a drink, and fix my chair. But two lap board is out. Young Mac is leading. X219 Shooter is second. JGR Vivid is third. Young Flacco is in fourth. And Sauce Dog is rounding out your top five. And Shire got sixth. He had a mechanical this moto. Unfortunate for him, he was running pretty well. He I believe he definitely could have been competing for, I'd say, a top 3. Young Mac there is just got the white flag and he's on a Shooter is making up time, but I don't think he has enough time left. I don't think Shooter has enough time here unless a mistake happens. This will be a good Moto 2, I will say that. If Shooter can clean up his mistakes, gonna be a good race. Vivid's capable of it. Young Flacco is too. So is Shire. Sauce showed speed as well. They all just need to clean up their mistakes, and I think they all can give Young Mac a run for his money here. Young Mac has been obviously the faster guy all season long consistently, but there has been some tracks where it looked like he had struggled, but not here at Fort Hall as he takes 250 Moto number 1. Gets the win here as it looks like Shooter gets second. Vivid, wow, they gapped Vivid. My goodness. Not sure if Vivid is going to get his last lap completed. Doesn't look like he is. That just shows you these other guys were on like an Eli and Chase level here. Once again, Young Mac took the Moto 1 win here, round number 7, sorry, JGR Fort Hall. Shooter second, Vivid third, Young Flacco fourth, Sauce Dog fifth, and Shire with a mechanical in 6th. Like I said, we got a lot of no-shows tonight. We should have had about, I believe, 11 people total. But some guys weren't able to show up, I guess. And yeah, I mean, real life comes into play sometimes. So it's totally understandable, but props to the guys who are here racing for a position and points with 1 round to go after this moto. 2 motos left. Wait for a couple more guys here to ready up. That way we know they're ready. Give me 1 second. All right, and we are back and ready to go. Mic check real quick for stream. All right, mic is good, and we are ready to go here at round number 7 for 250 Moto number 2 at JGR Fort Hall. Once again, it is a great track made by the man himself, Bean Smoked. I'd like to say he's the best track builder we have on Milestone games. Just all around, he is. I don't think there is going to be much arguments about that. Clear weather here, and let's go. Alright, everyone looks like they're just about ready except for the 2 TNF riders. Wait a couple more seconds. Alright, it looks like Flacco's ready, Young Mac's ready. Let's get going. Alright. Loading in here to Moto 2, round number 7. We got about 6 people watching, I believe. Not many, but props to the guys that are watching. We are Brennan Fellows. I'm all over the place on this terrain. Yeah, I felt that way as well. It's nothing against Bean. It's not the track. It's just like the way that I want to say this actual terrain, like what's it called, hills. Like the way it almost rides in a way, like how it is. It almost feels like it's super like slick. So you kind of gotta be light on the bike and just watch your front end don't dive or anything. But Gate's about to drop Moto number 2. Let's see who gets the whole shot. It looks like it's going to be Vivid. Indeed, it is like glass. But Vivid getting the whole shot. Let's see if he can get up over the hill. The Fort Hall heel at... Oh... Yes, he does. Alright, so he's securing this lead with Young Flacco in second. Sauce-Dog, another good start for him in third. X209 Shooter 4th. Shire 5th with Young Mac 6th. Let's watch this battle transpire here for the lead. One of these guys opting to go inside, as it looks like the 250's might not have enough power to get over that double there. Shooter's running up the inside here. Young Mac, I'm not sure what happened. A bad start from him. I know as long as he finishes this moto, he has the points, or he has the title. So, we'll get to have a talk with him. Oh, as Vivid goes down. That is not a good sign. But as long as Young Mac, well, even if he does have a mechanical, he'll end up 6th. And he'll have over a 50-point lead going into the last round. He'll wrap the title up. So we can pretty much say this is your JGR Pro MXGP League Season 3 250 champion is Young Macadelic right here in 5th place. Number 718 with the red numbers on his back is pretty much wrapped the title up here. All he has to do is just get through the night right now. He's in here, and if he lags out, has a mechanical, the worst points he'll get is 6th, which he'll still have over a 50-point lead. So that gives him the title. He is your Season 3 250 champion. I know Shire probably isn't aware about the red numbers points leader thing, so it's alright. Vivid though is lurking back in 6th. Shooter is out front though. He's starting to pull away from Sauce-Dog. Oh no. This could be bad news for the rest of the competition. Shire though is looking to make a move and make up some time here. Young Flacco looks to be battling it out with Vivid and Young Mac. Some three of the fastest guys here in the 250 class. There's some obvious faster guys in the 250 class, but there is a good, I wouldn't say 7 or 8 guys that could win, given the right circumstances on a perfect night for them. Young Mac closes off the line, takes over 3rd place. Wow, Shooter is gone. Let's hope he stays up front here, doesn't hit the ground like I was doing and end up marrying the dirt. Dirt better not cheat on me though. So Shooter, wow, he is on the pipe right now. Vivid has made a move in 3rd. Oh, Young Mac goes down on the uphill. That's though. Wow, I don't know if I want to call this. I'd like to call that Fort Hall Hill. We'll call the other one the Fort Hall Roller. So that puts Young Mac in 6th, Young Flacco 5th, Sauce Dog 4th, JGR Vivid 3rd, Shire 2nd, and Shooter is way out front leading this thing. I knew he would have a different mentality coming into the 2nd moto after what looked like he was just putting on a, not to be rude, but I respect Chase Sexton and all, but it looked like he was putting on a Sexton ride, just flat out faster than everyone else in the field, but just hitting the ground. And unfortunately it comes back to bite you. I can't wait to see Chase Sexton though dominate next however many years, because he is that guy, like Eli said. Maybe Shooter is kind of having that mentality right now. He's fired up, and he doesn't want it to happen again. He almost has a whole section lead right there. Vivid though starting to put a charge on. Sauce Dog just got passed by the new defending champion of season 3, Young Mac. Oh, Young Mac goes down. That allows Sauce Dog to get back around him. So now he's back with his teammate Young Flacco. They're riding. Looks like they're just out here, not too worried. Check back up in on. Wow, Shooter looks like he's just getting away little by little. Shire's still. Oh, if it goes down, that is not what you want to see. It's going to allow the rest of these guys to catch up. And honestly, they're not too far behind. It's going to take just a couple mistakes, and they're right there. See how big this lead actually is. Oh, Shire goes down. That's that kick I was talking about that I was getting. Yes, it is about 8-9 seconds right there, because that is what it was and what it looked like in Moto number 2 for me, and that's what the gap was. So almost a 10-second lead for Shooter here in Moto number 2. We're just about halfway through this. We are 7.5, or nope, sorry. Yeah, 7.5 minutes plus 2 laps to go. Halfway through this Moto number 2. The Shooter's just looking to stretch this thing out even more and more. It's putting in a tremendous ride here in Moto number 2. Looks like Vivid has already caught back up to Shire. No disrespect to Shire, he is a fast man. Oh, a mistake by him as I say that. Commentator's curse. I know these two are going to have probably a battle of a lifetime here for this 2nd and 3rd place spot. You can see Shire likes that scoop sand tire as well. He's running it. Vivid looks to be running the traditional dirt tire. Same with Shooter. It looks like most of these guys are running the traditional dirt tire, except for Shire. Oh, it was a mistake by Shire. Allows the new champion of this class, Young Mac, to go by and now secure 3rd place. That's what I said. All it's going to take is a couple mistakes. It looks like these two back here, Young Flacco and Sauce has made some mistakes of their own. Young Mac is looking to make a move here on Vivid for the 2nd place spot. Vivid appears to be riding a lot better. Did have a couple mistakes, but so far he's cleaned it up. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him now that I said that. But Young Mac now is looking to be strong here in the 2nd half of this moto. This is an Eli Tomac type of run we're about to see, where he charges midway through. Oh, is up to the inside. Almost takes Vivid's line away. Goes around the outside. He has to send himself up for the inside in this next corner. They're banging bars. They both got them handguards on though, so they should be fine. No broken levers. Oh, they make contact. Vivid takes back over. Oh, Vivid takes control of the 2nd place for now. Gets on the ground first. Let's see who comes out of these next couple jumps in front though. Young Mac is right on Vivid. Ooh, I know Young Mac wanted to square him up right there, but Vivid wasn't really dirty, just blocked the line. I mean, that's what you guys gotta do when you're battling the points leader and new champion. Gotta just hold your lines. Ooh, Young Mac makes a new line right there. Wow, does not get reset. That puts him in 2nd place. Vivid showing him a will down the hill, coming up to the 4-hull roller. Scrubs over it. It's over the double. Let's see about this downhill. Shooter is just riding his own race right now. That's what he needs to do to bring home, I believe, what would be his 1st career moto win. Yes, that is right. That would be his 1st career moto win. That would be one hell of an achievement. So hopefully he gets this done. Young Mac, though, looks like he's on the move. Vivid trying to hang with him. Vivid was running with him, but it looked like he might be running out of steam. I don't know. Maybe these guys are just that much faster. Is Vivid... OJ's out a little bit. Still gets inside, though. I know jumping into that pool right there, that pit, can be a little tricky sometimes. Just seeing a couple guys go down on it. If they both get this inside, they do get it cleanly. Oh, Vivid hooks that inside rut, loops it. As you see Shooter way out front. I want to say Young Mac might be making up a little bit of time, but Shooter could just... Oh, Shooter went down. Needs to get moving. He does have a lead, but it is starting to shrink. 2 minutes plus 2 laps to go. And it has shrunk quite a bit. That mistake was in a really fast section, and that looked like it has came back to bite him. Vivid is probably hitting himself right now, or just beating himself up in the head mentally for making that mistake, because he could be right here with Young Mac. I really would like to see these guys go one-on-one, no mistakes, no resets, no wrecks. Just pure speed to battle it out here. Shooter goes down. A mistake by him. That hands the lead right over to Young Mac. That huge lead Shooter had is now nothing. And he's going to have to work to get this lead back and try and get his first career moto win and potentially overall win that Wiz. You can see he's starting to push now. He knows it. He knows what's on the line. A minute and a half. I want to say 3 laps to go, but I don't know. It's going to be close when they hit the line. It could potentially be 4. They hit the line sooner. Shooter squared that corner up a little better, gained some time there. Oh, stayed a little lower, goes up the inside on Young Mac right there. Young Mac squares him up. Oh, Shooter takes his line away. A little aggressive. Young Mac tries to jump to his inside. Doesn't get it done. Shooter wants this. You can tell how badly he wants it done. These guys are wow. That Shooter could have straight up cleaned him right there, but he did not. Just took the inside away. Ooh, you gotta be careful. He is. He was aware of what could have happened there. Was light on the gas. He just needs to reset and go right back after him. He knows he has the speed. Hits that inside a little cleaner. Let's see who's gonna get this drive right before the finish line. He was very generous. He could have just moved. He could have just took that line away from Young Mac and pushed him into the pole, but he did not. Ooh, as I say that, he takes the line away, takes the inside, and Young Mac goes down. I'd like to give him a warning, but Shooter is fighting for his first career moto win and overall win right now. And Young Mac already has this title wrapped up, so I don't think he'd be too angry. I know he's not going to be happy about it. I know he still wants to win. I mean, I will give Shooter the warning. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't... He did get on the brakes. You could tell we could have gone him harder. He chose not to. He knew he was going to hit him. He could have hit him harder. It's one of those... I know if I was Young Mac, I'd not be happy about it, but I wouldn't be too upset considering, you know, the circumstances, like I already said. I believe Young Mac's aware now what's on the line for Shooter and how badly Shooter wants it. We'll see if Young Mac makes another run, but from what I can see right now, it looks like Young Mac is just going to chill back here and take second and take P2 overall for his title. You could definitely tell how bad Shooter wanted it. He gave it his all. I mean, that was almost like a Barshawn Ferrandis type of thing, except, like, you know, it wasn't, you know, circumstances wasn't the same. It's totally different circumstances and all, but I'm just saying the way it kind of hit and everything, you know. It's almost like a same type of section too. That's weird. Not same, you know, terrain, height and all that, but same kind of cornering concept a little bit. That was a great battle there. And just as I predicted, Young Mac looks like he's settling here. Wow, they have frickin' stretched the lead out over Shire. Vivid is trying to make up some time here to maybe get Shire on this last lap and not lose a podium position. I believe he'd still get it considering Shire had a mechanical. Shooter, though, is only a couple corners away from securing his first moto win and first overall win of his career. Doing both in one race. You can see he checks up there, takes that safe, takes this safe. He is doing it. He does it. He gets Moto number 2 win and the overall win. Congratulations to Shooter. What an accomplishment by him. Young Macadelic finishes 2nd. Wraps up the 250 title as now your new champion. Shire looks like they might be able to finish here. Vivid gonna try and... Oh, Shire gets reset! No! And Vivid makes a last-second pass for 3rd. Shire finishes 4th with Young Flacco 5th and Sauce Dog is 6th. Wow. That was an insane last 3 seconds right there. Wow. Alright, so Shooter goes 2-1 for the overall. First moto win, first career overall win. Great ride by him. So I believe it was Young Flacco 5th. Yes, Young Flacco 5th. And then it was Sauce Dog in 6th. Couldn't stop crashing last minute. Congrats, Shooter. Yes. What an amazing ride by Shooter. Let's get these guys in here for some podium interviews. It was Vivid, Shooter, and Young Mac. Alright, let's wait for these guys to join up, get these podium interviews underway. Shooter's here, Young Mac is here, we're just waiting on Vivid. Vivid is now here. Let's wait for Vivid to get in here, start off with 3rd. Still connecting, 1 second. Vivid, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, wait for a mic check to come back. Alright, mic check is good. So, crazy Moto 2 last second pass on Shire. He made a mistake there and got reset. You brought him 3-3, I believe, for 3rd overall. Just tell us a little bit about the night.
Yeah, coming into the night, wasn't really prepared for this track. You know, it's definitely not my favorite. It's a good track, but, you know, not my riding style at all. First moto, didn't really get that good of a start. Kind of had some bumps, and, you know, they just took off, and the best I could do was a 3rd for that moto, and then second moto, I got a good start, you know, and just I tried keeping her going, but just couldn't hold off Young Mac. He was flying tonight, and Shooter was doing pretty good tonight too. But, you know, you can't win every race, so, you know, I'll take a 3-3. Congrats to Young Mac. I think he wrapped up the title this round.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, well, good job to Young Mac, and hope to see y'all next season.
You see sportsmanship right there, Vivid, showing the respect to his fellow competitors. Great ride by you, Vivid, and congratulations on another podium.
Thank you.
All right, let's go down to your 2nd place finisher. Young Mac, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, wait for a mic check. All right, mic is good. So a 1-2 finish on the night. I know you probably wanted that 2nd moto win, but you probably realized how bad Shooter wanted it, considering what was on the line for him, his first win. But
yeah, he was ripping tonight.
Nonetheless, you wrapped up the title. You are now the champion of the 250 class. We will get in touch with you about your trophy, probably, I want to say tomorrow.
Awesome.
So tell us a little bit about your night.
Yeah, so coming into coming into this week. I wasn't sure how I would do because I was racing Sunday and actually had a crash last moto and fractured my wrist. So I was unsure if I was even able to race or not, but it just happens to work out perfectly with the way my fingers sit that the controller just perfectly fits in there. And after I did a couple races yesterday, I knew I would be good to go. And coming into tonight, East Pro and Dynamic weren't here again, so I knew that'd kind of be easier to try to get that win, even though Shooter and Vivid were ripping. But yeah, Shooter was hunting me down that first moto. I happened to get an awesome start and just check out, and then the second moto, I unfortunately missed a gate drop, but that didn't matter after the first lap chaos with everybody. It put me right in the pack. And yeah, Shooter was just another man tonight, and it's awesome to see, and hopefully he carries it into the next season.
For sure, congratulations on a tremendous season by you. You definitely you got a lot of wins. You showed you had the speed throughout the whole season and consistency. So congratulations on the title.
Thank you.
All right, we will move on over to your first place finisher, a 2-1. First moto win for your career and first overall win for your career. Congratulations to you. I know you really wanted it, and the pass you made on Young Mac, I wouldn't call it overboard, just considering what was on the line for you. Tell us a little bit about the night.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was real tense both motos, but Moto 1 got pretty crap start. I was stuck with Vivid. We were just back of the pack first 5 minutes, and then we started getting through it, and then I kept catching Young Mac, and then I would crash, and then would slowly reel it in, and then crash again. It was just kind of like a back and forth. Last couple laps I was just accepting that I was just going to get P2. And then second moto, luckily Young Mac wasn't there for the gate drop, so I was like real excited about that. But yeah, no, second moto went good. Was able to get into the lead pretty early. Pulled out a little bit and then just started. God, yeah, I was like really nervous I was not going to win that moto. I just sold. I crashed a bunch, and I was just really selling. And when he passed me, I was like trying so hard to get him back. I didn't want to be too dirty. And when I took him out, I really didn't try to take him out. I hit the that roller after that double after the finish. I didn't really expect to hit it and get launched into the air, so I couldn't brake because I was in the air. But 2-1 on the night. I feel like I should have got this win earlier in the season, so I'm not super static about it. But overall win's an overall win at the end of the day. So I'll take it. Hopefully I can get another one next weekend, and if not, then oh well.
For sure. Nonetheless, a great ride by you. I know you, like you said, you're not too ecstatic, but hey, a win's a win, and it was eventually coming for you.
Yeah, for sure. I was just kind of bummed that I wasn't able to get it earlier in the season. A couple things I need to work on, and hopefully I can get it sorted out, figured out last round and next season as well.
For sure. Congratulations, though, on your first moto win and career overall win.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is round number 7, 250's. That will be the night. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for racing.